Alright, so I'm making a monthly update video, but this is kind of a important one because I have some serious things to talk about. Now first, before we get into the serious things, I do have to thank Peckingbird for the $14 donation, the monthly donation that he's been giving me so far. I really thank you. And I also thank Jackie for the $10 donation, and the rest of you all that have just been doing dollars. So right now it's been $26 is the current total on my Patreon. If you want to check it out, donate. If you want to be mentioned, $10 minimum needs to be donated, and if it reaches 100, it will turn into person. If they've at least donated $5, they will be entered into a random raffle for, I think it's a $10 game on Steam, and or actually, if you live in the US and want like a PSN, a $10 PSN card instead, I can do that, arrange that as well. So with that out of the way, let us go into the more serious things, such as I do apologize for not putting up too many videos as of recent. I've been trying to keep up with the Danganronpa, and I've actually been on the back burner with that for the past week or so. Glad I have been, because I have just been really tired as of late. I've actually even have gotten last Tuesday, I think I got 13 hours of sleep. Yeah. But most of the time I've been getting about 8 hours, and even then I've still been completely tired. I'm actually feeling tired right now. You might even see my eye looks reddish pink. Yeah, I just am seriously tired, and yeah, I think that might have to do with just, I don't know, maybe too much work or something, and also maybe a little bit of anxiety, because haven't been able to put up too many videos at the same time. But then also this past week, I've gone to a rheumatologist, and well, I went to one like back in January, I believe it was, the very end of January / beginning of February. Told me to come back in like 4 to 6 weeks, and went back last week, and come to find out, I have been diagnosed with polyarthritis, which I've been feeling pain for the past several months, I should say. And just like, even when I'm on this pain medicine that I'm taking right now from them, still can feel a little bit of pain. Not as like if I don't take it at all, I'm in complete pain and feel horrible for the entire day. I mean, whenever I was coming back Sunday, for example, from Orlando, I didn't take my medication except that morning at like 7:30 in the morning, and was coming back at about 6:30 p.m. ish or something. No, about 7. So it'd been 12 hours, and I should have been taken 8 hours before, or 8 hours after the first dose, and just was in complete and horrible pain. And that's pretty much why I slept 13 hours, because of how horrible I felt and how tired I was. But this could also be something that has to do with the second diagnosis that I've been given. He's not sure if I actually have it or if I'm developing it, but apparently I've also been told that I could have or developing rheumatoid arthritis, which is actually a worse thing, and not really something that's curable, apparently. I don't know too much about it, my mom knows more about it than anything because she has lupus and it's in the same family as lupus. And it's actually so bad, like the doctor diagnosed it so much that he's actually given me medication that's supposed to be prescribed for it. And while the test came back negative, he said test is not always correct. And I mean, like, apparently same thing with lupus. Lupus might come back because my mom said she's had it since like 2001. She's had it lupus for like 15 years. This is something that she actually takes, and I'm gonna be taking it now. And yeah, so just Luke. So if videos don't go up, pretty much it means that I am in kind of a pain feeling right now, and so I should be relaxing, but I really do need to get some recording done. I mean, I'm not going to do the hour-long thing that he mentioned. That's more like a finale sort of thing, or if I have the time, which apparently I don't, which I will be going into it, but gonna be recording some Majora's Mask tonight, so that'll start back up on Monday. But yeah, the whole just been in pain and tired and yeah, busy, very busy. Example, tomorrow I will have to get up before noon again, so I can't even record too late tonight. And I'm going to be going because I gotta do it, family thing. Strawberry Festival, because my niece and nephew are singing, so I gotta do that. Family's important, yada yada yada. Even if it's a 15-minute thing. And then if my mom's up to it, because she's actually feeling horrible, I gotta also go to a birthday party for family in-law. So yeah, but at the same time, supposed to be there at 5, and they live like about, we're not gonna get there at 5. We're probably gonna get there at 6 or later. So pretty much at the very end of it. So we're going to have to drive like 45 minutes to and from just to stay for 30 minutes. So it just depends on how my mom feels, which she feels like crap tonight. So part of me thinks that she's not going to do that. And yeah, pretty much tomorrow I'm going to be busy pretty much all day. Then Monday I actually have to get up for a personal thing. It's something that's personal. Don't ask. But pretty much I have to get up really early in the morning for it. And hopefully can get that done as soon as possible because, yeah, I really hope it's not going to take too long. But either way, yeah, I'm going to have to get up early on Monday as well. And I think from there, Tuesday, I don't think I got too much going on. Or Wednesday or Thursday, so hopefully I can get some good recording in there. But otherwise, next 2 days, today, if this goes up on Sunday, and tomorrow if this does go up on Sunday, so Monday, I will be definitely busy and don't know if I will be able to record or not. So that's a thing. And then finally, as a little extra thing, I've been wanting to record, as I've said previously. I got my Wii just sitting on the floor instead of being downstairs. It's just sitting on the floor. Have not played it in a while. Need to get Metroid Prime done. And I've actually been trying to tinker around with the settings on the one recording program that I use, which it's more of a streaming program, but I use it for recording. But yeah, I've been messing around with it because it's like it was not grainy on the Elgato whenever I was using it before, and whenever I tried testing it on XSplit, which is what I'm currently recording with now, records crystal clear, but just the audio gets out of sync, where it's like the audio starts going ahead of the freaking game. So I don't know what the problem is with XSplit and Elgato for me, but either way, I was noticing it was crystal clear there, so tried tinkering around a little bit. Come to find out, bitrate was lower than what it should have been, and I don't know, I think I know why. I was trying to mess around with the settings and stuff to make it better to stream, and come to find out, it was at the wrong bitrate, so bitrate was making it all grainy and stuff for any console game that I was recording or streaming. So, yeah, while it looked good on my end, it looked crappy on the recording end and probably the stream end as well. So, fix that, and everything should now be looking really good whenever I get the chance to record some Metroid Prime, which I want to do that. And I also did that just to get it done and over with before, what is it, Metal Gear Solid 5 comes out, because I'm actually going to try to get the collector's edition if I can. I've been staking out on freaking GameStop for the past couple days as well, every now and then checking it up, and no collector's edition. It's released in freaking Europe, released in Canada, released in Japan. US, no, nothing. So been trying to stake out on that, because once Metal Gear Solid 5 comes out, not really interested in the, well, no, I'm a little interested in the single player, but long time ago, in a past that, holy freaking crap, 7 years ago? Oh, man. Metal Gear Online for Metal Gear Solid 4. I actually played the original Metal Gear Online when I was a kid too. Had the whole PS2 little back thing that you needed Ethernet cord to go in. Either way, that was fun, but not as fun in my opinion as Metal Gear Solid 4 Online, because to shoot someone you either had to auto aim or you had to do a quick scope up, like quick scope, that's what I'm going to call it. You had to pretty much go into first person when you were right in front of the player and quick scope up to the head to get a freaking headshot. Otherwise, it was kind of wonky in terms of aiming, but it was fixed in Metal Gear Solid 4. And either way, played Metal Gear Solid 4, the online thing, for about 200 to 300 hours, and maybe even more than that, I don't know. But I did a good play of that, and so I can't wait for Metal Gear Online for Metal Gear Solid 5 to come out, so do want to do that for the channel. But then also, I noticed that Danganronpa, another episode, Ultimate Despair Girls, is coming out the exact same day as Metal Gear Solid 5. And so I will probably, my game plan, if that date is official, I will probably record Danganronpa first, do a few videos of that, render them, put them up on YouTube. Well, start uploading them up on YouTube, then move into Metal Gear Solid 5, because the only thing that I need to test out before I actually do something like this, there's a little problem with whenever it comes to Metal Gear Solid games. If everyone has seen the Metal Gear Solid 2 playthrough, which I should really get back into trying to put those up on YouTube, because there's actually like 2 more videos that I haven't done for that, that are uploaded onto YouTube, but I just have not been up to doing it because the series has been lacking. But pretty much for the cutscenes, I hate having to do this, but I want to actually test it out as well. Now, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do this exactly. Do this where it's like a freaking huge entire thing that isn't transparent or anything, but I'd probably do something closer to maybe this. And because the big problem with the cutscenes is that Konami likes to content ID them, and because you're showing the entire cutscene or whatever, and they own that right, and you're supposed to be doing the video game sort of stuff on YouTube. So how to avoid it, or how I'm going to be testing it, is by doing some private videos and trying to upload them into YouTube with a thumbnail like this going over most of it. And while it will be covering the cutscene, at the same time it might pass the content ID because of a huge thing in the middle. But you'll still see it, like you'll still see the cutscene just with a transparent thing in the middle. But it's, in my opinion, better than just me skipping or saying go to another video to view the cutscene. So that's a thing as well. But since that's another reason why I'm gonna probably choose Danganronpa over Metal Gear Solid 5, because for one, have problems with content ID when it comes to Metal Gear Solid games and cutscenes, and for two, everyone and their friggin' mom on YouTube is going to be going through Metal Gear Solid 5 when it comes out, while most people will not be going through Danganronpa another episode. I think the only people that I could think of is maybe like 2 people. And one would just be a random person that might be popular, but otherwise Nico B would probably be the other person that would go through it. But yeah, that's my game plan coming September. So I think I've pretty much explained everything. Probably about a 15-minute video, but probably got some good stuff out. Also say hi to my new friend right here that's gonna be in videos probably from now on, because it's gonna be named after my Meowstick in my game that I've actually just created on a team that I think is really, really good. It's a Trick Room team, but no one ever expects him to use Trick Room. Just put that out there. Tested that out a few times, and most people would try to either taunt Porygon 2 because they expect Porygon 2 to do Trick Room, or they would just all out try to attack Porygon 2 because they expect the Trick Room. And meanwhile, I use Protect on Porygon 2, and Meowstick over here, aka Brocat, comes in and acts like a bro with support and does the Trick Room, and then turn after, unless I expect them to try to do something weird, Gravity. Gravity is a really good move on Meowstick. Let me just put that out there with those, because Gravity, most people don't realize it lowers the evasion, so it makes less accurate moves more accurate. Really good. Really, really good. I won't say what I'm using it with, but I might make a video of that soon. But either way, I'm pretty sure I got most of my serious stuff out of the way with the whole doctor stuff and me being busy, me being tired. Frickin'. So, yeah. Yeah, I hope you all have a great day, and I hope I will get to recording tonight. So, yeah.